Hello everyone, Mr. Storkin here, and welcome to a special news. And I do apologize if my audio is a bit meh, but I just kind of woke up and like, holy shit, this just got announced. The D23 schedule has been officially announced, and we're going to look at it by time because I'm very much looking forward to it. But let's get to it, as we're going to start things off with the 9 a.m. slot, which is going to include signing from the LEO filmmakers. And on Sunday, they're going to give away Pixar Ball, and we're going to have a Disney Legends conversation at 9:45, which is going to be very fun to cover. But ultimately, I'm going to be curious to see how it goes. Because some of the legends include the likes of Harrison Ford, Angela Bassett, and Frank Oz. I wonder if they're going to be there. Very doubtful, but let's continue on. At 10 a.m., we're going to have the Stagecraft demonstration, which I very much want to see. It looks amazing. We have Anika and Rose doing a signing from a new book, Behind the Scenes of Animation's Once Upon a Studio. It was a really good animation project, and I think it would be very interesting to take a look at. And then there's a lot of this where we're going to take a look at a bunch of signatures. The Bluey Pavilion, a lot of people with Bluey are going to be there. Bingo and Bluey. I bet if Charlie Cox is attending, he's going to be so happy about that. But anyway, the D23 Masquerade Contest stage contest on the premiere stage at 10 a.m. could be really good. Designing the MCU, visual development, which could be amazing. Ashley Taylor, unfortunately I don't know who that is, but I would be curious to meet you at the product experience. Then we have Disney Legends Mark Hand, Walt Disney Animation Studios director and animator at the Town Center, which will be a signature. We do know that Donald Duck's going to be there. But I'm going to be very curious to see what they have to offer. Thus, we have Disney Princesses Creating Tiana's World, more of IMF on the Sunday. Pixar Giveaway Ball, which is going to be good. And this one is one thing I'm really looking forward to, which is Behind the Summer Shenanigans with the Phineas and Ferb creators. Oh my goodness, I am beyond excited about this one because Phineas and Ferb is coming back. I've been rewatching a lot of the clips, and I very much want to see this. But we also get Bingo and Blue again, a lot of Bingo. Then we have Disney signing with Disney legend Mark Hamill at the Walt Disney Animation Studios. Unfortunately, I don't know who he is, but I'd be curious to know. Unusual artwork from Walt Disney Animation Research Library sounds really creative. I cannot wait to see what's offered there. But then we also have Chief Officer Director Pete Docter doing a sign. This is probably my most anticipated one because I actually really want to see that. So I want to meet Pete Docter and get a signature. And then we have Eric Robbins doing our sign. Cool. We have Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, which I think is just going to be them playing It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. And I think that'd be great. And then we have inside Walt Disney Studios, a Cinemagical History. I can be locked into that because I do like their cinematography. And then we have Eric Robbins doing a sign in Prince. Cool. Grey's Anatomy's 20th anniversary. And then we have the panel of So You Know How to Direct Animation Anyway? I want to see if they know who's going there. Review of Masterpiece Craft with Animation. Not the one I'm looking forward to the most, but I'd be curious to see what's going on there. And then we have Peter's son, who did directing of Elemental and also voiced Socks. He would be an interesting person to get a signature from. I missed him last time, but I'd be very curious to try this time. No news on if we have to put in our reservations for that, which is on I'm forgetting the date for some reason. The 12th at 12 p.m. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to put in my hat to as much stuff as I can. And then we have Disney ambassadors from around the world. Could be interesting. I'm very apathetic towards this one, which is cast members from Zombies 4. Almost called Zootopia there, and I apologize. I never really watched them, and I'm kind of just mad about it. Anyway. And then we have the Music of Marvel Studios at 11 a.m. I want to know what music they're going to do. Neil drops on Michael Giacchino, who's a great music director. I'm going to be very curious to see what music they play. I'm definitely hoping for the Loki theme. That's one of my favorite themes. If not that, probably some music from Black Panther, Daredevil, which has an amazing score as well. So much more. I know I'm going like a mile a minute and no one's really understanding what I'm saying, but it's working, I suppose. And then we have Moana 2 filmmakers doing a signing. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not looking forward to Moana 2, but I can know some people that are. Anyway, the Dream Productions filmmakers. I'm curious if that tells us who it are. Experience 15-minute wait, so you should arrive 15 minutes before the sign. Interesting. And then we have Bluey, and Concept Prince, which is going to be interesting. Live demonstration of Disney Animation Ink and Painting. That could be really great. I really want to get the exclusive pennant because I really want to know what the pennant's going to be. It's probably going to be for Zootopia too and so forth. But anyway, Eric Robinson is doing a sign. He is a fantastic person based on what I've seen of his work. And then we continue on with cast members from Descendants: Rise of Red. I saw the trailers, did not look good, but I'm very happy about this. I just now noticed that there's 2 opportunities to get young Boba Fett. There's Daniel Logan, young Boba Fett at the Talent Center, meet actor Boba Fett from Attack of the Phones. I didn't know he did The Bad Batch. Interesting. And The Bad Batch, and for a signed opportunity. Well, they did say they are going to give you prints. Daniel Logan, I'm hoping I get your signature. I'm hoping you're going to be there. And then moving on to 12 p.m., we have the experience with the IML stagecraft. At 12, we have with the Walt Disney Animation Studios booth, conversation with Moana 2 filmmakers. Experience the ILMF stagecraft. Again, one thing I'm really forward to covering. Imagineer Greg Pro, principal concept designer, signed fine art prints. Cool. ILMF. Sorry, I'm looking at the name. Imagineers Amy Young and Stephanie Jasmine signed for fine art prints. Could be great. And then we have Stacey Adamoa, who is an artist. I want to know what she's known for. It doesn't specify. She's at the products area, which is going to be great. And then we're going to... and then we are moving on to the pin. Eric Goldberg is doing a sign. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Okay, so Eric Goldberg is this really phenomenal animation guy. He did Genie. He's on Sunday. I'm hoping for him too. He's not my ultimate goal for like a sign for this one because they haven't really revealed a whole lot of what's coming. But Eric Goldberg's up there. Boba Fett, that. But the main one I'm looking forward to is, well, they are doing a sign, but not necessarily talk about this one. This may be a conflict of interest. So I'm just now noticing there at the same time. Don Paramore. That's actually the Talent Center. So yeah, I do want to meet Don Paramore and Jeff Swampy Mars because we are getting a new Phineas and Ferb season. But that interferes with Epic Mickey Rebrush, which I do want to go to the panel of. Because I'm really hoping they're going to announce like Epic Mickey 2 is coming back. But you never know, or show you something really awesome. But Ron Clements is doing a signing. That's what I'm really looking forward to too. I could care less about National Geographic, but that does compete with Epic Mickey. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to meeting the Percy Jackson cast members because, well, yeah. But the animation sneak peek, oh my goodness, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most that day. Because we're supposed to get information on Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which still doesn't have a release date, and also Charlie Cox is going to be in that show. He better be there, and they better have a clip of that Daredevil. I would be very surprised if they didn't even include him. I'm not trying to be like, oh my god, I love Charlie Cox, because I still have the signed Funko of him that I show, but I would be very happy if he was there. Because also, we should be getting news about Daredevil Born Again, because actually, they didn't specify they're talking about the movies or show, which is why I honestly think there was one that was called TBA. Yeah, Disney Entertainment. I'm hoping, I'm very doubtful that is going to be Marvel live action shows, because they don't have one regarding the other ones. Anyway, we're going to move on to the the other one that's having 12:45, which is another one I really want to go to, The Muppets 70, a glamorous Miss Piggy retrospective. I do not like Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy is probably one of my least favorite Muppet characters, but I love the Muppets. The Muppets deserves our respect. I am going to be there for sure. Intros and outros, the Art of Walt Disney Animation Studio title cards, Okay, book signing with Martha Blaney and Tim O'Daly. Okay. Renowned as the artist for Eric Robinson. Okay. Renowned former artist doing the sign. But this is the main one that I'm looking forward to. 30 years of Toy Story. It's hard to believe it's been 30 years, but it's not, in all honesty, it's going to be 30 years next year. But it's 30 years since they started working on it. I very much like this one because I've never seen heard anecdotes about how this sort of film was made. The main thing is that it's going to talk about filmmakers and Pixar legends. I'm looking at you, Tim Allen. You should probably be there. Anywho, it'd be amazing if he's there. We get a sign from Moana herself. I'm kind of apathetic because, again, I don't love Moana. Ashley Eccleston is doing a sign, which is great because Ashley Eccleston is doing a great one. She's a great person based on what I've seen. Done a great job for female representation in popular culture with her universe. So I'll give credit where credit's earned. But we can also meet up with the Bob Burgers people. But however, if I don't get in the 30 years of Toy Story, actually it's a separate day. So ultimately, my plan for like around this time would probably be 30 years of Toy Story, then the Bob's Burgers, unless there's one in the middle. No, Bob's Burgers, and then on the last day, I would definitely do the Donald Duck's 90th Spectacular, which could be awesome for so many reasons, because mainly the voice of Donald's gonna be there. I wish the one with Goofy last year, it was great, and seeing him there. He's also doing a sign. I want to know what time that is too. And then 20 more Ion left. More signings. The voice of Moana. She's gonna be very busy at this D23, especially because of the I can't think of the words for some reason, and that's very bad. Anyway, also we had Disneyland Foods yesterday, today, tomorrow. I'm kind of intrigued. I'm apathetic because I don't really love the food at Disney. It's really expensive, but I'd be very curious to see what's going on. That may be my panel decision for that day. What is it? Grab photo. I'm looking at the other ones. Yeah, that would be my pick for that day at that time, but definitely the Toy Story would interfere with that one. So if I can't get Toy Story, that would be my next one. But in terms of this time, I'm looking at more. Wizards Beyond What I Really Placed. Yeah, that's coming out. Inside Out 2. Inside Out 2 was great. I can't wait to see it again. But Marvel Comics Celebrating Wolverine. That time is going to be around that time. And there's going to be signed for Pixar's 2026 filmmakers. Because it's going to be the people who are directing Toy Story 4. And but this is actually an hour one I'm pretty interested in. If I don't get Marvel Comics Wolverine, I would do the producers and cast members of Futurama. I'm curious if they specify who it is. Cast members to be announced. It has to be Billy West, John DiMaggio, and his name. I can remember it, but I'm going to be very curious to know what it is. But I didn't say that they were doing Win or Lose. That's probably going to reveal about a date. Sorry, Win or Lose at 2:30 p.m. That's what I'm looking forward to. Maybe. I don't think there's a panel on it, but I'd be very curious. This one's going to be really interesting, where it's just a recording with a bunch of the voice actors. Take a trip beyond the scenes of Disney character voice legends and join us for Inside Studio Live recording with your favorite Disney characters. Who knows? You may even get to voice one yourself. So that could be really good. I'm hoping it's going to be as fun as last year, which I saw, which looked great. Anyway, we're continuing on to 3 p.m. Imagineer Greg, principal photographer. Okay. Doing prints, a lot of prints. Pete Docter, Peterson, sorry, he's doing a signing for Elemental. Elemental was a good movie. It deserves more love. I'm looking forward to that one. But we have a book signing with Pete Docter and Don Murray. I care more about getting Pete Docter's signature, just because Pete Docter directed some phenomenal Pixar films. But former president Walt Disney Imagineer Bob Weiss signed his new book. Okay, could be interesting. I want to read his book more than anything else. But then we have the Percy Jackson meet and greet. I watched the show. I don't know if they're necessarily people I want to get them for, but there's a contest going on at the moment. But this is the one I'm very much looking forward to, because it actually kind of works. As much as I want to go to the Magic After Dark, Tony Mazzillo is going to be on Sunday at 3 p.m., which makes sense because it's after the Donald Duck one, if I remember correctly. Where was the Donald Duck anniversary? Oh, a fair amount of time. So I could literally go from there to Donald Duck to get his signature. Donnie Alzano does a great job. I do want to get his signature. I think it would be a great one to kind of have, because I really don't have a lot of them. But anyway, we're moving on, and there's actually a lot more than I initially thought. There is a Marvel Studios one about the backlot stage about the IMLF immersive What If. I have not seen one. I've heard mixed things about it, but yeah, we have the Zootopia 2 writer/director doing a sign, which is actually going to be interesting, and also the Simpsons crew at 4 p.m. I'm curious what it directly interferes with that. I don't know. 4 p.m. Actually, nothing at that time. I say at that time, 4 p.m. Nothing. So that would honestly be one I would love to go to, especially if Matt Groening's going to be there. I'm hoping for Matt Groening. More of the producers go up there than anyone else, but anywho. Once Upon a Time costume, fashion and design animation film. Not my type of key, but okay. We have Brett Iwan, who is actually the voice of Mickey Mouse. Yeah, those who don't know. He is the voice of Mickey Mouse, which could be great. You'll need to purchase the book in advance. Holy shit, that's how they're going to get you. That's how I imagine all the book signs are going to go. I'm looking more at that. There's a Disney Channel one that's coming too, and I actually kind of want to go to the big screen, the screen of that, just because I haven't seen the movie. There's also another giveaway for it. I'm a bit nervous about this one. I played a little bit of Lorcana. I'm not good at it. But anywho, You're Watching Disney Channel could be interesting. Staying for laughs and moments you don't want to miss. I haven't watched the Disney Channel in quite some time. But anywho, we are moving on with 5 p.m., which actually has some really good times. A really good idea of what they're doing. The ceremony awards starts, but they're also doing live broadcast, which is interesting. Conversation with Zootopia of 2 filmmakers. We know it's going to be there. It's going to be interesting. It's kind of maybe more of an informal thing where they're just kind of up there and people are just going to talk to them about stuff. It's going to be very interesting. Making a Gooby movie, A Road to Lake Destiny, is definitely going to be my 5 p.m. choice for this one. Even though Ron Clemens might interfere with that, but it's probably going to be my reservation pick, which for that one, because I am looking forward to learning more. I met Bill Farmer last time. He's an amazing person. And I can't wait to see what's going on. But also, I just now noticed this one. Signing for the Toy Story 5 filmmakers at 5:30, the same time as Animation Greats, Bob's Burgers, Futurama, and The Simpsons, promoted by Animeum. For those who don't know, my Simpsons Cinematic Universe, my highest viewed video, kind of got me back into doing some of these event type things. It's very happy for that. However, if I get the chance to meet the Toy Story 5 filmmakers, I'm actually curious. They don't tell you who's going to be there. It says filmmakers, not talent, so I'm very doubtful that he's going to be there. But there's also the Sounds of Life with Station Martin. Could be interesting. I could care less about it. But we get the special pennant and plus a special item. Anyway, and then we have the Lorcana signing at 6 p.m. Jesse Mullen, Film History's Disney Fans of Talent Center. Okay, Down the Rabbit Hole, Things You Didn't Know. What's this about? This is new. Journey Down the Rabbit Holes, they discover astonishing discoveries, connections, and little known facts. That could be interesting. That's in the backlot stage. That's kind of like an end of the day thing. Not really what I want to end the day on. But these ones are going to be definitely impossible to get. This is where the news is going to happen. It doesn't specify. Current and upcoming projects, never before seen footage, surprise announcements, and special guests. Musical performance and exclusive new content before you to come to the big screen, your small screens, and stage worldwide. So that's definitely where they're going to talk about Disney Plus stuff like Daredevil, Born Again, and Ironheart, and Agatha. But yeah, it does look like they're doing things. Marvel is doing a TVA display, which sounds amazing. So they're not going to, unless they find a way to screw that up, like they're not going to do the handouts. But I'm looking forward to TV. I'm actually going to bring my Loki ears just for that. But yeah, we are also going... But the right way, in my opinion, to end day one off is to go to the Disney Princess concert. They just say who's coming to perform. Villains, awesome. By Disney Broadway animation stars as the Disney Princess. They don't specify who's coming, but Nika and Rose is going to be there because he's doing a book signing. I'm very hoping she's going to be there. Maybe Moana will be there to perform a song. I'm hoping Paige O'Hara, because Paige O'Hara has a phenomenal music voice. But the way to end off day two, in my opinion, is the memories of the Sherman Brothers. So recently, the last of the Sherman Brothers did, unfortunately, pass away. It is sad and unfortunate. But ultimately, it's great that they're honoring him here today, and it's a great way to end it. I can't think of a better way to play it, and I actually think I know who that guest is going to be. And it's going to blow my mind away that they might resurrect him. Yep, I'm thinking it's Dick Van Dyke's going to be there. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. We are going to cover more about it when I find out which ones I get the reservations for. I will be at the computer at 12 p.m. I'm actually going to be there beforehand. I'm thinking I'm going to just not sleep all night, which is going to be a problem because my Wi-Fi shuts down at 3 a.m. But I'm very much looking forward to it. My most anticipated panels are going to be The Muppets, Toy Story, the Donald Duck one, the Marvel animation one, which does not compete, which I'm so happy with, does not compete with them. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more D23 stuff on our channel. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.